So hello, I'm Francisco Castillo, commonly known as Kiko. I'm the Senior Vice President and CIO of Maynilad Water Services. First of all, I think when you talk about data analytics and integration of tools and all that, the methodology is different from implementing transactional systems like ERPs and other systems that transact, because this one is mainly analytics. And I think one has to devote enough time for data cleansing, because it's the less sexy part. Actually, it's what really takes up the most part. I think I saw some statistics. It takes about 60% of the project time. And then, of course, using a proper methodology, like there's an institute called Informs. They have there are many methodologies, but they have a good methodology on how to go about data analytics. And perhaps last is that start with a pilot, try it out, and then later on go bigger. But always keep in mind how to eventually operationalize it, because that's really the end, in mind. And there are many aspects, but I think first and foremost is, what do you want to do, right? And that's not a technical question, it's a business question. What do you want to gain out of it, right? And you have to start with that, because everything else, you have to work backwards. Other aspects includes, where is your data? In what systems, right? What are the sources of that data? Are there common identifiers across the data sources? For example, you're looking at customers. Is there a unique identifier that will help you relate that this customer is the same no matter what source or system you're talking about? Because if not, you have to build it. Becomes harder, right? And then, of course, as I mentioned, cleansing the data. Is it clean? Well, you may think it's clean, but when you actually try it out, it's a different story. What are the outputs that you want? Is it reports? Is it analytics? Is it a forecasting system? Right? So those are the aspects to consider. Well, again, I always say start with the need. So I think you have to develop a business case in terms of what you want to do. Of course, try to see whether that investment that you want to make is justified, right? So that you can actually ensure that what you're gonna get is something more than what you invest. Well, I'm really looking forward, because there are people that are practitioners that will be there, and it's really to learn from them, because this type of initiatives and projects, they're all different, from one company to another, and so it's really more of a sharing and getting to know what others do. Well, as I mentioned, we'll be sharing ideas openly. So it's really to know what are the good things that can be done, what are the bad things, how to avoid those pitfalls, right? And so be able to better focus your own initiatives in this space. So yeah, that's basically what I think we look forward to.